Of course, some repeats, like Ursine Ritual, being the self-wood deck of choice here for the Holdyr Trusky, but that's basically the same lineup. And considering Trusky hasn't been blathering and Lerio has, I would assume Lerio might have been the initiator of this. And we got into the game as well, so let me update the scores. And
oh yes, we're going to see this NR list. I'm quite happy actually about the variety in decks lists we're seeing. We're seeing like NR, 2 different lists, Syndicate, a couple of differences, Nilfgaard, like all factions represented, different lists, different archetypes. Interesting. Okay, so Mulligan phase. Oh, Holdyr did end up drawing the heat wave. That's a big deal.
okay, so the bands are on the screen as well.
This heat wave, drawing this heat wave round 1 is such a big deal against Madoc. Sometimes it feels a bit like tossing a coin to whether or not opponent draws the heat wave round 1, especially if they don't have tutor for it. Which in this case, to be fair, NR has a tutor. NR is playing Oneiromancy.
Yeah, and Lady of the Lake Oneiromancy, Amphibious Assault, and Iron Diet is the echoing combo that has been going into every night list for quite a while. Of course, an interesting aspect, every time you see an open deck list while of Forbidden Knowledge interaction, will the player click it? Sometimes it even matters. You have some ordered units like Hubert jumping out, but not the case for the Knights. Sometimes you have Sintra Knight playing and he was doing it for the show.
Honor as well, right?
Sorry.
Honor the Sintra Knight is his brother. Sintra Knight. Yeah. Okay, he goes for, I believe, Phoenix. The Phoenix. Oh. Do you think it's a heatwave bait, maybe? Like, I don't think Holdyr is going to take it, but he might as well try, right?
Yeah, might as well try. I guess Lerio doesn't really lose much as well. He's not killing that squire anyway with bomb and sapper, so you might offer your opponent a chance to be baited. Yeah.
Do you think Holdyr is going for the Immortals Sorcerer's combo now?
Well, how does it look for him? You have a couple of cards, or like you have scenario that you don't want to play. Everything else might go.
I guess
that your shields are getting blown up for the Wilhelm. But yeah,
he chose not to go for the combo, which is interesting because a lot of people, and a lot of times on ladder, you just see people slam Immortals, Sorcerers round 1. Like it's the classic round 1 combo. It's not too committal, and it's a nice amount of points. But no, Holdyr choosing to hold off.
Can Lerio find a win con later on with his illusionists doing thing with those Redanian Knights or Knight Errants? I'm curious.
That's true. Illusionists onto Redanian Knights is such a nice combo.
Gonna need 3 buckets of nails and a tub full of
Okay, Ramon is probably a decent pickup from the red coin.
I expect Madoc to get Heatwave, but at least he has access to the Phoenix, so Leffo isn't completely useless. Lerio has Veil, Bomb, and Lock, chat is saying.
There is a Peller, so if you are all in on that, well, there is no access to Peller, but you might be overcommitting for like a player Peller answer next.
Yeah, and I would say, I mean, he has to play. He's going to play Immortals at some point, right? And there is always going to have his leader charge locks. So he might as well get it out round 1. At least that's how I feel about it. I think you would rather get those leader charges out round 1 and then be safe later on than holding
on the other
on.
hand, maybe you don't want to just put all your half of your points into that COC target.
That's true. That's
and
also
lose on
cool.
even. Like maybe try to get something going and check if your opponent is bricked or not. If they are like this Madoc list has this tendency of playing Sapper into a bomb, into drawing the Madoc in hand, for example.
Okay.
Well, that didn't happen.
Interesting is
Okay, there we
Lerio
go.
chose not to play Ramon on the Sapper, so he's saving it. And I wonder if it's because he doesn't have double Madoc.
I think he also didn't have a bomb in hand.
Ah, he didn't. Okay.
So
okay.
he drew into that, meaning that if he didn't, the second Sapper would have been sitting in hand, dead for a turn, like for a round.
I wouldn't mind Lerio playing the first illusionist here, by the way. It gets him ahead and it puts some points on the board.
Might see a bomb. I just like wonder if you bomb the back row, or do you just not rely on the random things? Like, he has two chances to break the shield and then leader the immortals.
Okay, that's also a good call.
Okay, instead we just see... interesting. Just see the kid overplay for now. So he's
It gets in my head as well, so I don't mind it. Everything that gets in my head is nice. Does Lerio play the Purify Bomb? No, he doesn't, right?
No, I don't think he was seen it in the previous match, and the decks being the same.
Okay,
it would be funny if we didn't find some differences between the lineups, but I'm pretty sure they are the same.
Yeah. So Holdyr actually has Vandergrift in hand, which can be really clutch because I don't think Lerio can easily remove him without overcommitting. Which means Holdyr, even if he loses on even, it's not going to be terrible if you have 6 points of carryover, which can guarantee that you can keep up.
Yeah, the Purify Bomb sometimes is pretty great for the Madoc list, but costing 5 provisions and having the 4 provision alternatives is just too tempting to polarize your deck. So yeah, we don't see the Purify Bomb.
Okay, do you even want to hit Immortals? I guess you do, right?
Oh, everything hits Immortals, but yeah.
Oh, okay, I'm a bit delayed for some reason. Okay. Yeah, it's a good leader charge. Well spent. Oh, he gets the Windhelm.
Yeah, I suppose Windhelm would always be like pinged if there are more sappers, so that might be the consideration. But playing all the tall targets for COC, well, leads to the thing that COC will be hitting something guaranteed at round 3, and you won't have too many tall units.
Interesting that he chose to go for the Ramon instead of going for the Mushy Truffle first. Maybe he wants to save Mushy Truffle. Round 2, I guess.
Yeah, if you feel like you're winning, but...
I mean, Mushy Truffle can be a lot of points, so I can see that being a valid consideration. Expect his second illusionist to come down. But then again, that's his... No, he still has 1 illusionist in the deck, right? Okay, yeah. If he plays... Well, he could play War Council, but then again, he might be... You don't know what you're gonna get with War Council.
Yeah, finding Bomb would be alright. Now we see
He goes
another
for the
soldier.
illusionist.
Well, the engines are starting. That's something I potentially could have expected happening in round 3, but since Lerio is on red coin, might as well win on even, or attempt to win on even.
It can still happen later on if he gets the second illusionist, or Vigo can be an illusionist as well. Yeah. Okay, what's a bit awkward is that he doesn't want to play Mushy Truffle now that his back row is so full.
Yeah, that's the only target, so...
He is 11 points ahead. Oh, he used a leader charge to play Vandergriff and stay ahead, maybe?
Having that shield on a wheeled unit is a little bit unfortunate.
Okay, he stays ahead.
Wait, shouldn't he just Vandergriff first? Next to the... Elite or Errand? And
I guess, yeah, he could have boosted. Does it matter?
I mean, you
Not
get
really,
the
right?
infusion. Ah, okay, it's not boosted, I suppose.
I mean, I guess, yeah, that's true. It could have. Maybe a slight misplay. Okay, so does Lerio commit because of corruption, which unfortunately for him doesn't even kill Windhelm? He might commit. Okay, he gets the D-bomb.
That's the bomb.
Yes.
But now you probably don't even want to hit the... although there is one shield. And hitting twice on the Vandergriff is not bad. Let's get over. But there is the mad charge.
So they might trade mass charge for curse of corruption.
So charge boost 5.
I mean, does get him ahead? It does, right?
Yeah.
6, yeah, should get him ahead. I think you play the card, right? Is there... Because he isn't ahead. He gets 2 points from Windhelm, but Lerio gets 2 passive points from Redanian Knight, so...
Knight Errand is also 15 points, right? So that's...
Errand just get... How many points? Right. Wait, so... Did he have a pass?
He was getting 4. It would have been a tie, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay, a tie.
Not sure if you want to tie.
I mean, it's a tie, but you keep the same amount of card. I mean, no, it would have been a tie, but you would have had 1 card more and carry over. Huh? Okay, I expect Curse of Corruption, I guess.
Yeah.
So fine.
So there is only one target for Knight.
Okay, Lerio is putting him on Damsel in Distress. Right? Yeah.
Nice round 1 from Lerio.
Yeah, it worked out. Interesting that
Holdyr, of course,
he could have clicked War Council to get a bit more points ahead, but I think he put him on a really important card that Holdyr couldn't play. Round 1.
Mm-hmm.
Now I expect Lerio to push maybe with Vigo and Mushy Truffle.
Yeah, without Heatwave on Damsel in Distress, there are
obviously
problems.
he has to click the Phoenixes as well. So
Yeah. But yeah, unless this scenario is getting mulliganed, and then you are just risking getting 2-0 anyway. Yeah, finds AA. Fair enough, there is no hesitation from Lerio, just goes for it.
smoke. Yeah.
Don't
AA
think
is
you
a
need
really
the
nice
sword,
pick.
because there is not many shields left to steal.
Yeah.
Do you insta-click the council? I think you do.
I also think so. Nice.
Iron Diet is a thing, and it grew to 8 points. But it's not growing anymore.
What do you do if you're... How did you play Damsel?
You
Which
have
isn't...
to.
Yeah, but it's not a lot of points. It's not a lot of tempo.
Yeah. But
I mean, he
if
has
you
2
don't-
knights in a hand. So he could AA first?
Easy.
I don't know
enough
about
of points, though. I don't think it is in terms of like if you're not playing Damsel, okay, you have your leader at 4. Your AA is
This is a really difficult spot for him to be in.
yeah,
He
I
goes
think
for
scenario
AA
goes.
first.
No, it's
Oh, no,
scenario
AA.
summoning, and that's not the best summon as well. So the tempo, as you pointed out, is not great.
Really isn't. I mean, Lerio might have just a nice pass. He has a click on the mushy truffle. He has a leader charge. He got scenario out.
What he's
Just-
not having is toll punishes.
He doesn't,
Maiden's
but-
Shield can be locked though.
But yeah, without scenario and with an answer to Maiden Shield, do Knights even have the points to go tall?
I don't know if the Maiden's Shield would be an answer, then maybe. But
Yeah,
yes, here
that
we
would
have
pass.
it. And now you still have to make up the points as well.
You do. You do, and it's not easy to do. I wonder if he can make up the points while boosting Vandergrift to at least get something.
The Vandergrip Grace is 12. It's a little bit out of sync with leader being at 4. You can... Well, you need to get the Grace going, and that's the... I don't know, have you ever played Knights yourself?
Yeah, but
Yeah,
I'm not
it's-
experienced at all with the deck.
Army sword, bastard
It's
Does he
a
go to-
lot of
Oh,
points,
he's-
but okay, we see that he goes for
He's going 2 cards down.
just banking on Maiden's Shield, I suppose, and getting that Vandergrift carryover, but it's not looking too hot for the Knights. Considering Lerio
Really
still
isn't.
gets his carryover.
Yeah, Larry is having the same amount of carryover as Holdyr. But Holdyr is going to have, but 2 cards less.
Yeah, I don't understand this situation and would have given Knights a benefit of the doubt if they still have scenario saved for the round 3, because yeah, as we see
Yeah.
here, that's a lot of points in a very little amount of time.
Oh, this is such a rough spot. And Larry has the answer for Maiden Shield as well, because there's no defender in this list. There's no way to...
So that
Look
fella-
at this. Yeah, this looks over. It looks just over.
Yes, but we get to see Nausicaa into Nausicaa. There we go,
Yes.
guys. I hope
That's
you
what
are
I like to see.
Yeah, it's just monotonous ended by the Nilfgaard quite often. Okay, we are witnessing here the deck that is playing Madoc, carryover, and basically the point slam in form of Nausicaa by the end of the game, but and just a little coincidence here. Usually you don't see that many Nilfgaard Knights, Knight into the... Oh, Sergeant into the Slave Driver. They play different decks.
So I wonder, where did it go wrong for Mr. Cole? Do you think he had that pass in round 1 for a tie?
Nah, I think that wouldn't be. Unless I miscounted as well, but I think he was gaining 4 and Lerio was gaining 2.
Yeah, so,
Might miss-
yeah, but wasn't Lerio 2 points ahead? So it would...
It should-
Yeah,
but yeah, and what I mean, there are infusions in this, there are vitalities, Knights having all those statuses, you need to catch up. And
Yeah, that's true.
But I think it was a tie. But I don't think you're taking that. You're still.
But why not? He had Sandor left. I know.
Maybe.
It might have been the line, honestly, because if Lerio plays another card, then it isn't a tie. But Holdyr has carryover, he has Sandor, he has one card more. It's a better situation than losing even. Anyway. Yeah, I'm not sure either.
Anyway, so Oneromancy is representing what deity into Ironite.
And he has a Pella, MV Pella.
Yeah, you're
Yeah,
not
no.
happy going through the shield like this.
Then again, you have more carryover, more cards. Do you really care about the shield?
You always should care. So Purify, of course, gets rid of the infusion. I wonder
That's
if
true.
bombing the Maiden shield was a line to take as well. Lower its power. The Peller
Yeah.
Feeder does things here, right?
Okay.
The opponent knows that
Okay.
there is no top punish.
Fair play to Holdyr. I like that he's playing this out, that he isn't conceding, because this is a big deal, also in tournaments. That when you will have a game, it's a big deal to just play it out, even if you know that you very likely lost. It's a big deal to just play your cards and pretend like you have a chance, because it's also mentally important, you know? Because if you just concede, you first of all you give opponent more confidence, because and it's a bit and you end up just being demoralized, because it doesn't feel good to concede, you know.
Yes, the argument of people will be that you know that your opponent drew everything with 2 cards left in the deck, so you can just take a piece of paper, calculate everything, and then make your decision.
Yes.
But yeah,
I know, but I feel like
Yeah.
in tournaments it's important. You know, I remember when Daniel rage quit in his first open, you know, and he then named himself Danny Rage Quit. And I told him then, dude, I think you should have just, you know, focus on playing out, even if you know you lost. It sucks, obviously,
but
just play it out.
yeah, but look at those points now. The grace has been achieved. There is an infusion. There is an Ironite. Although that Ironite is not really boosting your unit by too many points.
Wait, what?
Oh wait. Okay, so we are playing against the around the Bronwen infusion.
Yeah, no,
Otherwise,
he's bringing up Ironite, so isn't he? Or am I just? I guess no, it makes no difference.
So basically allowing your opponent only to double the boost by 1 extra point instead of.
Honestly, this is a lot closer than I thought.
Yeah, the points are there. Like the Bronwen, if he doesn't
Where did all
play
those points come from? Okay.
the Maiden's Shield. The Ironite being a decent card. I don't know.
I mean, unfortunately, he still has 3 cards.
Yeah.
At least, unfortunately, for
It's a
Holdyr.
small detail for us to consider, and we see that Lerio is just maximizing points, going for an engine,
Does not go away.
and yeah, he gets there anyway.
The senses can be fooled easily.
Nausicaa allows to just use the battle prep for the necessary target, and red wins the game. So point number 1 goes to Lerio, and Lerio kind of wants to win as well, since we got the result of game number 1 already. You'd want to get a tie in the overall match. Okay, we get in.
Okay,
And monsters. We see knights on red.
Interesting.
Is it consideration for Holdyr that I'm not getting the knights out by any other means later on if I'm not catching monsters here. Like the two decks are quite uninteractive. A couple of damage cards here and there, of course.
I mean, I believe Holdyr was expecting Lerio to play monsters on blue, so it's a matchup he's trying to snipe, I would imagine.
You know,
So
your
he
scenario is safe.
Yeah, he should be quite I mean, I assume he's quite confident.
And he plays Verification as well, so Necromancer Stone is not an amazing thing. One thing missing from Holdyr's list, of course, is the Cursed Knight. To just deal with that self-eater. You cannot have every knight in your knight deck, apparently.
I mean, I like the Regis Cursed Knight combo, so I wouldn't have minded to.
Well, yeah, that was a combo played in the knights occasionally. I remember the tournaments as well.
Okay,
but...
Holdyr doesn't have access to. I mean, he doesn't have an assault. No, I guess he has access to assault.
He has access to something, and you can even go as far as playing Lady into an arrow into assault.
But he doesn't have Immortals and Sorceresses combo.
Yeah.
I wonder how he plays out this round, because... Yeah. I wonder if he goes deep, or if he just plays a few cards and passes early. Interesting.
And those both decks can be called quite greedy in terms of points they generate.
That's true.
And that's yeah, an interesting decision to make. But Lerio is just 7 points.
Maybe the difference between both decks is Holdyr has points in like large power plays, like large bursts, whereas Lerio has more like of a just steady card quality. Like every card he plays for like 10 points probably around, and it snowballs a bit, you know.
Yeah, this is the snowball.
Holdyr has a couple of.
It has it doesn't have the burst, and considering we see the hands and we see that there is a heat wave for verification for that Necromancer Stone, it could be dealt with. And
that's true.
The knights can easily print like 40 points in one turn if they have the setup.
Exactly. And they also can have some passive points on their own with Redanian Knights or Infusions. So yeah.
And there we go.
He plays the Vandergift. Vandergift is probably surviving.
Yeah. Shield is helping with that as well.
So what's Lerio's win condition? He obviously has to win the round and push, right?
Yeah.
And he has to
having
push
Golden
hard.
Necker is nice, but he also there we go. That's what I was planning to say. Like, you don't want to play your unicorns out and then maybe also be forced out of that royal decree. So he can have nice things in the upcoming rounds now.
Okay, interesting. Okay, I actually quite like this pass by Holdyr because, as I said, Holdyr does have like big power plays, but he needs the setup for those. So by allowing round 2 to be longer, he can get more passive points and snowball. Whereas if round 2 is really short, Lerio can just play maybe unicorn combo and just get ahead a bunch of points. So
Lerio took a pause there. I'm wondering what he was considering doing. You probably don't want to.
Maybe he was thinking about his mulligans?
Yeah, I was just thinking maybe he was considering going down to 4 cards, but there is no reason for that. Like, he's not growing his Ironite. I don't think he had a cheap way of dealing with that Vandergrift, for example.
Yeah, so he didn't. He doesn't.
Yeah. And then going down and just locking yourself into a long round against Knights with this scenario is, yeah.
not
Also.
a great idea.
You probably are overswarming yourself as well with the tome and whatnot.
In this
I'm
matchup,
curious to know why. Because, well, maybe it's just as simple as, yeah, considering the round 2, round 3 strategy, or just grabbing yourself a cup of tea. You never know with the events being online.
that's true. Do those leader charges do anything
No worries.
for Lerio in this matchup?
My special.
Try to block Irondite and protect
Maybe.
Self-Eater from Irondite, if anything. It deals 0 damage at the moment, though.
I don't know.
Like, if anyone asks you to bring an Irondite to a fight, this is not the one to take. You probably have a collection taker, I don't know. And ask
I mean,
Knife
it's
Juggler
supposed to be
for
Yeah, I mean, it's supposed to be that this legendary sword, the strongest sword in the universe, and it's like, what? 1 point now?
Well, now 1 point, yeah.
Oh boy.
It only
What a legend.
needed a heat wave to start powering it up. That heat wave was also taken interestingly on the Self-Eater. So Holdyr is very afraid of them multiplying, which leaves him only on purification as an answer.
Which
to Necromancy.
mulliganed away. Right? Why did he mulligan it away?
Well, he has a Necromancy, but as we were talking about the lack of amphibious assault and other things. It's interesting, but yeah, now it goes, and there are 3 targets, if I'm not mistaken, in the graveyard.
Oh, this is a low roll.
Once again, yeah. So it's a beautiful card for round 3. And you would appreciate like a royal decree coming from Golden Acre so that you can control what's popping out of your deck. Last Wish, banishing stuff is not it.
Yeah, I wonder why Holdyr mulliganed away the purification. Because unless he's gonna narrow into it, which isn't great, purification is already not a great play because it's negative tempo. But it might be a necessary one. Okay, he goes for scenario instead.
So, but fair enough, Lerio played Golden Acre before 7 card limit, so both committed a lot, but yeah, now go answer those Self-Eaters, there are 2 of them.
Yeah, if you had to heatwave one of them, how are you going to deal with 2 of them?
Yeah.
Well,
And
Erland
if
isn't
you
going
kill
to
one
do
of
it.
them-
That's for sure. Erland isn't going
Yeah.
to help you.
And if it does, I'm telling there is a Necromancy as well, so it comes back
That's true.
with a friend. So
Oh man, it's like, the Hydra, you kill one of
Yeah.
them and another head pops out. Self-eaters are like that.
But to be fair, we can say the same about Lerio. He has to do this here because otherwise he will be playing against the Knight scenario for longest time possible, and in a couple of turns we'll see how many points is that. We see Wonder Grift
That's
on
true.
the board, we see the Errant already spawning, a couple of Bronze Knights that only play for 8 points themselves, fueled by scenario. Yeah.
Okay, but Holdyr's hand isn't great considering he has Redanian Knight, okay, passive points, not a lot of tempo. He has Pella,
Yeah.
isn't really doing anything. Sentry Knight, also not a card you wanna have. And double damned Sorcerers, which are just overkill because one does the job. Sentry Envoy is a carryover play maybe, but it's no points. Like, it's an awkward hand. And I think Larry is going to go all in because what's left? He has only bronzes left in the deck. Oh, this could be a tight spot for Holdyr. I think he's going to have to play out all his knights.
Yeah.
Maybe get a big assault on Maiden Shield, maybe? He needs to get the points.
There is a lot of points in his hand, but they are coming from the current board state and a couple of knights you mentioned, but yeah, he has a lot of dead plays as well that are not even like achieving anything in terms of engine value. You'd need immortals for that sword combo. Man, it's not looking too great. But now, okay, see, he almost caught up, and there is a couple of shields, so the sorceress is just not a 5 tempo play.
I think Holdyr has to play Maiden Shoot this round. So I wouldn't have mind to see Maiden Shoot early, because I think he's not going to get around not playing Maiden Shoot, especially if you consider his hand. Look at his hand. He's basically garbage. Yeah.
I guess one consideration is that he might not expect the unicorn combo, because yeah, now click, and if unicorns go,
that's so many points.
So many points comparable to the scenario. Okay.
Playing around Erland.
Yeah. Are we consuming the tools as well?
I mean,
like there is the CJ9, but yeah, that wasn't a consideration.
He doesn't have to know it. He doesn't have to do it now. And the nice thing about this deck is he can consume the Self Eater, Necromancy into the Self Eater, and get another Self Eater back. Guys, there's so much self-eating going around. It's a self-eating barbecue. Look at those guys. Jesus Christ. That's the most disturbing card in Gwent.
Yeah,
and I don't think it's close. Okay.
The camera didn't block too much, but just zoomed on it for people to appreciate the art. Okay, so...
Yeah. I believe he's going to go for the Necromancy now. He's going to set up as many Self-Eaters as he possibly can before he plays the Unicorn combo.
He's running out of space, but you want the maximum capacity before you hit them. So yeah, we see Unicorns next turn, and then probably a pass. But Brewer still has one consume, so you can prolong.
I'm not sure if he's going to pass at all. Go all in?
Nah. Yeah, but there is a board space limit, so you can only fit so many units.
Then again, when does Holdyr play Maiden Shield? I think he has to play Maiden Shield.
Yeah, now I think, yeah, you cannot hide. Like, if
he needs
you
the
were
points,
expecting...
and he plays the Assault into Maiden Shield, obviously, right? You never play only Maiden Shield.
Yeah, you need the access, and then the draws are not guaranteed. Yeah. Good call.
I think he could have played Maiden Shield a bit earlier, honestly. I would have liked it. Because Maiden Shield is a safe play. Lerio doesn't have any control for it. Place it now. Points.
Now board space is... yeah,
okay.
There we go. But that was the last power... Okay, there is another knight. But Lerio has something stashed in his...
Exactly. He can play around the knight with his Unicorn combo.
Okay, look at this Iron Knight sitting at 2 points. So good.
Such a good card. Okay, oh, no, I think Lerio has to... Because this isn't a great spot if he passes now. Because Holdyr has still a leader, which is decent. He has Vanagrift carryover, and he has Assault guaranteed. Yeah.
Anything in particular you want to hit? Self-eater to deny the value on Erland, but I guess that would be the position of the Sincher Knight then. Go for that. Man, just the burst of points from both decks.
Yeah, kind of crazy, right?
Lerio is 50 points ahead, and Holdyr just plays a gold from an Necromancy and catches up, and now Lerio is saying like, yeah, see ya in another 30 points or so.
Yeah, 27. But okay, Holdyr, he gets passive points, and those passive points are going to have to make up for his terrible hand.
So what is Lerio's last play? Like, you can just Gankian, I suppose.
Yeah, I think you do. I can't see you not. You're never going to get a back. And you see a weak play from Holdyr, so this should encourage you. Like, you have to think that he... I mean, you might be putting Holdyr on Erlandite on hand. You haven't seen it. And Erlandite is a terrible card, as you have pointed out. It's a 2-point card, so... I think Lerio might just... Yeah... Play...
So Gankian... Setting up... Oh well, I guess your Incubus is set up anyway.
I mean, he has to pass. He has a full row, so he has to pass next turn. Is this a 2-0? Maybe. Honestly,
not
maybe.
With the Sintra Knight, but there are 4 passive points.
I think it's a 2-0 because Sintra Knight doesn't get the value.
Okay, a little bit short on that. Yeah, I might have overestimated.
Oh, 2 points.
Okay, I might have overestimated, but it wasn't a 10-point game.
No, it wasn't a 10-point game. Okay. It was a close game. Oh, it's 2-0. Okay. Lerio, nice play, nice calls to push round 2.
Thank you. I love seeing that deck as a tournament game that you can cast.
Honestly, I can kind of see why he's playing it on blue, because Lerio isn't playing a high tempo deck on red, right?
Yeah.
It's a carryover deck.
Yeah.
So I think Holdyr can quite easily set his cards up. He's not going to have to, probably not going to lose on even. Can quite show. He has Taurus round 1, which can be quite important. What's the synergy with Erland and Henry? Because Henry puts cards in the deck for Erland, right?
Yeah, it's one, and also what is the synergy between Henry, that you cannot just deny putting cards, and Pincer Maneuver Leader that takes anything you put there. So we've seen different strategies.
Wait, but you put Nilfgaard cards, but nowadays Pincer Maneuver can get any non-neutral cards.
Yeah, we've seen different strategies. You obviously would love, maybe as a Henry player, to just slam Henry and then polish it with Calvit, so that you draw the good pulls, but there are so many pulls that are atrocious. If you are playing against Syndicate, you probably don't want to see Henry at all. So many lines. So alternatively, people just hold the Henry till the very end, and then when your opponent has no leader charges, you can give them a Fans and Vatiers that achieve nothing. So, but yeah, in this case we also see that Holdyr missed out on the Henry anyway.
And yes, and also Iris Companions could also in theory have drawn Henry cards, but he used round 1 instead.
But getting the carryover early on is quite nice. We do see Lerio not having the artifacts, so a couple of points missed out on that, and also he might be forced to
almost more importantly than points, just the leader charges. He's going to have to spend the leader charges round 1 when he could have spent them later to improve his hand.
At least he got Radovic. Okay, that's an agent, but Trebuchet is kinda in a wrong position at the moment, needs a crew.
Fury Merchant is going to be played right after Gianco Blade.
Yeah, so Holdyr
and he might get Henry. He might get Henry with Fury Merchant. Oh no, 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 no. I wonder if Holdyr ever plays a round of Fury Merchant. Because if Lerio gets Henry... I'm not even sure if that's good. Doesn't matter who has Henry.
The Fury Merchant is blocked by the Stefan Skeleton.
Oh, okay. Okay,
If
never
the
mind,
is played,
sorry.
of course.
Okay, that's a shame. I got too excited there for a minute. Okay. I mean, it's still a decent bow. At least you get Stefan Scans a lot of points. I didn't even realize he was playing Stefan Scan in Double Cross, but yeah. It's interesting that he chose to go for the Arto Mage Torture package, let's say.
Yeah.
Over Roommate Troop. Because Arto only has one target, right? I mean, no, only Mage Tortures can give Arto, can create Arto targets. I guess, and Taurus as well, okay. Yeah. By the way, I want to
mages are just swarming.
Yeah, I want to give a shout out to Rune Mage into Rune Word. No, Rune Mage into Zora, Runestone into Rune Word.
Yeah.
Because that's, imagine if he had a simulate on board. That's an easy highlight. Yeah.
What then?
Okay, he gets some patience going. Because as we know, he's a patient man. Oh, he gets the military now. It's a bit late, maybe.
I guess it's fine. You also usually have to play it as mutant generator into the rune mage into temple, but it was delayed by one turn because you also have the Iris's companions to play.
That's true. What is he getting? Is he picking Philippa?
Shani should be alright, especially with that Rituza student growing and Nilfgaard not running many logs, but there are still control cards like Stefan Skinner.
He got Philippa, Rav, Kimball, and Jorg.
Okay, so Kimball probably is better off in the Devotion and R. Not in the Erland, because here your cards are kind of and you also lose the Erland synergy.
Then again, Double Cross doesn't have that much control. I mean, Stefan Skellen is a big control card. Wilgefortz maybe a couple of tactics that don't do too much. So maybe Kimbo might just survive.
Okay, so 20 points to cover, a little less.
I like that Holdyr chose not to play Cowbait. He's playing around of Fury Merchant.
Yeah, that's definitely his consideration. He was like, oh no, Lerio gonna tempo ahead with a full point of Fury Merchant. We do see Lerio taking a line of playing 2 cards and setting up even more carryover with Radovic played safely here.
Going to be a long round in which... I mean, does he have to play Prince Anseis?
Hopefully not, otherwise I'm not sure I'd support going to.
Okay, if you use a charge now, it's fine, it's fine, okay.
And
you can get Erland now.
Probably.
Yeah, you should grab Erland.
This time around, of course, we are not seeing any shenanigans with Shoop from Nilfgaard, because if you watch the finals with Imagawa and Sanvanter had...
I saw that and I was pissed. I was so pissed at that match.
Nah, I mean the transform one on Erland as well.
So. Okay. I thought you meant that random Shoop that in the middle of the round, he went for a shoop, move
Yeah.
opponent to the other side of the board, and he won like a 1 in 20 or some shit.
Yeah, but
That was
the
crazy.
couple of games before that, he just transformed.
Okay.
He was playing Nilfgaard, if I'm not mistaken, so the line was there.
Okay.
The transform of the rightmost card.
Yeah,
So later
I like this line. I mean, that's interesting about Shoop. He can do some really interesting stuff. Like if you can be creative with him. Yeah. I'm sorry, you were saying?
I know. I was saying that Lerio was once again taking a pause here before finishing the round 1, so using the time and maybe preparing for the round. Well, his round 2 is basically finding the pass button.
I mean, it's as you said, he was making himself a cup of tea, relaxing. I mean, there is an argument to be said to just rope every turn. I mean, why not? If you make the opponent nervous, you make the opponent nervous. It's not your problem, right?
Yeah, I don't care. The rope is there, and I know that I'm saying that, and then one player gonna show me and just rope on purpose every game while I'm casting, and I'm gonna hate every moment of that. So please don't do that. But yeah, if it's used with a purpose, why not? And yeah, the pass button has been found. Of course, with Erland, you at times see a strategy of, playing deep into round 1, generating even more carryover when your opponent passed, and then you just slam Erland and click, and then they have to amass like 100 points. But yeah, this wasn't the situation like this.
No, certainly wasn't. I mean, now Holdyr can play his Cowade. Well, he didn't draw Henry. He could have played Henry Cowade combo. This way he plays Cowade.
Yeah.
Wait, what's the deal with Taurus? Taurus is going to be a decoy, right?
Yeah, basically. Nah, you can also just open with him and like create something. If there is nothing on if there are no targets for him to bounce, he just creates a bronze unit. So he might just use it as this. But with Henry, with Artorch, he might find something as well to do with it. So it might be not just decoy, but it's a flexible one, if anything.
Okay, so Holdyr isn't playing the Sangreal Faux Siri combo.
Yeah.
But he is playing Sandor to shuffle Siri.
So you can abduct her later, yeah. That's a play I haven't seen in a while.
Yeah, it used to be a classic one.
Yeah.
Then again, wouldn't you rather do it round 1? So you can use the abduction on the drone as well? I don't know.
You should be rolling something from that Henry that you can abduct.
Okay, but he is going to probably abduct the Siri, right?
Yeah, here with Siri moving there already. And Lerio could have leadered for that. And a very classy play would be do that, but you don't have any more leader mulligans to shuffle her back. But that's an interesting line to take.
He could also wait to lead after Henry. Maybe he can get something nice. Maybe he could get like Ramon or something like this. Ramon wouldn't be there. Oh, he goes for shooting. What's he trying to get?
Okay, so goes for the mage, everyone's favorite, and yoink. Is it a great one?
It's 16 points. It denies the order. It's not terrible. I mean, okay, he can click the order of Sandor and get it with his leader. If he wants to do the chat line. Gets the drone with his leader. Look at this. Yeah.
I suppose it goes into opponent's deck, right?
Oh, right. Wait, doesn't Sandor buff himself with Henry?
Yeah, the Sandor is an engine. I'm not sure how many cards would be entering, but with Henry, that's a few already, so that's a nice.
That's a lot of points then. It's like a 20-point shoot. More, probably. Yeah, that's a nice... Well, I like this line.
Okay, but you know what?
It's
You steal something from Nilfgaard. The has a very, very long hand.
This is going to be crazy because he can play Arthur into Sandor, and he can then play Taurus into another Sandor. Wait, it's so confusing.
Yeah, and then Henry, but at least it's Henry without Rune Mage.
Or does he get Rune Mage?
Nah,
yeah, I guess Rune Mage is a better pick.
Yeah,
it's
it
a
would have
better
been fun,
pick.
But yeah,
it would have been fun. What do you? Oh, another infiltrator. Oh, so much assimilate. That's so many points.
Count once I'm done with you.
Especially with Taurus. That's.
yeah. So
and
what's
he
your
could
leader
get,
here?
Okay, he doesn't get... Okay, nice. Oh, no, he doesn't. Oh, he could have played around Taurus. Novice mistake. Oh, and he BMs and he doesn't do anything. Oh, that's a terrible Philippa.
Yeah.
Jesus. He could have played around Taurus. Oh, that's so many points.
Yeah, but that's the Philippa without a true sight. Nothing you can... And another one!
Another one!
And there is, as a reminder, a Stefan's calendar that kind of creates 4 cards in one go. And there is Lydia.
Okay, imagine if he would play Ivor, or no, Ivan, the Witcher that boosts himself for every card you played this round. He would be a 30-point card in this game.
Yeah.
Because Rune Mage...
I mean, Lydia into Rune World is another double create.
Oh, yes!
Everything is backfiring, sorta.
That's crazy. Okay, at least he didn't get the greatest of foes. And he could also lead her into Erland after he plays Henry, if he wants to.
Yeah, that's what I meant about this. Even without Henry, yeah, the assimilate shenanigans are great, but I don't think we've seen all this game has to offer, honestly.
Okay. So, what if you're Larry? What do you do? Do you play Radea and wait?
What's your like? You hold
a couple
the
of bad cards.
You are not getting any more leader charges. There is.
I think you should hold the leader
to play Radea or after Henry as well. Maybe you can improve a lot with the curse scroll.
You could play Radea after Henry and hold the leader charge for after Henry.
Yeah, so
because you could also mulligan the traveling priestess with the cursed scroll and then get her with the leader.
Yeah, but yeah. I think Lerio's hope would be that he gets something like Leo, Wilgefortz.
I'm not even sure what could Henry be. Yeah, okay, Henry. Oh, Jesus Christ, this game is going to come down to Henry, isn't it?
It often does. Okay, so we have
that's a lot of points as well.
No need to get drunk, you can just get abducted and grow to power. The full city.
Okay, what's he getting? He isn't getting. What do you take TA for a duo? Oh no, you do it already.
Yeah. I guess you just take 5 points. Yeah, one of the two. Oh no, goes for the control.
Interesting. Okay. Is Holdyr holding the Henry to deny Erland value?
That, and I think the leader charge, he wants to see it. Like, if Lerio is sitting on the leader charges with Erland in hand, he has to at one point to play that bad card. But you cannot wait till
Henry and get Lario's Erland.
Is that
then again?
Good?
Not really. He has a lot of specials
and the toxicologist.
Then again, his leader charge is kinda terrible anyway. Unless, I guess, his leader charge can get the Henry pull.
Yeah, the Henry card will be. But then you kinda want to give your opponent a good card and you don't want to. It's always entertaining.
But sometimes the card's only good for you and not for the opponent. Right?
If you find something like this, then
I think Holdyr has way too many points. Point gap is huge.
Yeah, that. Look at this.
I'm not sure how many boosts Erland has, but
12, 13, 14. Like there is only 15 points already in, and then 10 more generated. So that's like a 30-point Erland.
Which is nice, but
yeah,
maybe not enough. Let's see what Henry does. He's holding off on
that's a very slow, very uninfluential play. Somebody just decided to have a little tourney on the side, tourney Joes.
I like the rope. Yeah, just rope gives us more time. Okay, to analyze those. Okay, what does Lerio play? Oh, he goes for the leader now and he goes for the drog, I assume? So his plan was to drog all along. He gets rid of the
Nightmare for targets for the flip, but only one low unit on Holdyr's side.
Okay, so Holdyr is holding off on Henry, and he is going to succeed in not giving Lerio bonus targets. Interesting. I really like this play by Holdyr, I gotta say. Interesting. Oh, does he use the charge on the Bernard student? This might be what he's thinking about. I mean, this isn't... The point score doesn't really look close at the moment. Yeah. However, we don't know what Henry is going to do. What he's going to cook up first.
Yeah, like
and Lerio has a huge play in Erland.
Yeah, but it doesn't even catch up the Erland on its own, so I'm afraid...
It doesn't?
It's only 30 points.
I mean,
it even lost a point from the squirrel being pulled out. A fun every time is being offered when, yeah, of course, you also used all your leader charges.
Wait, why is there a Wilgefortz Renegade?
Because that's a legendary card.
Wait, okay, no, for some reason I thought this was a neutral card. I'm sorry.
No. No.
It's a Nilfgaard card, okay. I've almost never seen this card play.
Yeah, it's only...
Even though there was one Mochi Truffle spam deck in which this card used to see competitive play. If anyone remembers that list.
Yeah. Okay, all the creates, of course now there are 5 of them. He gets to defender himself, protects Radovid.
And he gets a Radovid. Oh, yeah, okay, this is over.
So good. Being a devotion player.
Yeah.
So that's why Shoop is out for this particular interaction, Radovid Judgment. Very good one. Yeah, and we get a forfeit, nice. So Henry prevails.
Okay, when you said he's a devotion deck, I was like, what? He's playing so many cards that aren't neutral and aren't in his deck, and then, okay, it's Nilfgaard. Of course, he is a devotion deck. Okay, we'll see some Syndicate. Finally. And, Lerio draws the double artifacts round 1. and a bunch of trash, so he can make a huge island.
Yeah, probably would like to have something meaningful to play though.
By the way, talk about meaningful. Watch him get Necker from Ofuri Merchant. I'm calling it now. Oh wait, never mind. He mulliganed Merchant away.
It only goes with Citrian Envoy and probably only goes on red coin when you are doing it more really.
I mean, then again, is he having any illusions that he's not going to lose this round on even?
Yeah, that's a good point.
I mean,
kinda, yeah, seeing this Fisher King, maybe keeping the Fury Merchant would have been like the mood.
true. He has a Fisher King. And, I mean, what? He has like, now he has a movement, which I guess movement could go on to the Freak Show or the manga, but it's not a tempo play at all.
And that's a sacrificial drill, if we've seen one. That boiling oil looks pretty hot right now.
Okay, now this drill isn't great and it just traded for boiling oil, which isn't what you want. However, at least it took 1 point away from Temple of Military. So, yeah. Anyway,
Yeah.
I guess does Holdyr
Wait,
interestingly,
is
he
it-
plays Mata and Fisher King.
Oh wait, there is Mata as well?
And Maxi, right? No, sorry, there is a Mata. Okay,
Yeah, there is nothing
I
else.
saw the wrong list. Okay, he's playing Maxi and Fisher King.
Okay, yeah. So that should be Maxi then. Showing the candle at the bottom. Well, the Salamander hideout is in hand, so that's what I was looking after.
Seriously, I wonder if we are going to see some mind games with Fisher King. Like, is he going to put a bad card on top? So Lerio plays Ofuri Merchant.
Yeah, but I don't know, that's such a such a line that you cannot really predict how your opponent decides to do.
I mean, I like those mind games. I think the reason why Lerio didn't keep Ofuri Merchant is because his hand is so bad, as in card quality, and he has so many important cards in his deck that he was scared of giving Holdyr his Shoop or his Erland.
Yeah,
Right.
That's why the envoy is there, but yeah, they either go together and then you are playing literally like 8-point tempo for two cards. Well, sure, you get the carryover, but it's so bad. Yeah, Holdyr is not having the best time, I suppose, but what would be the best time? Don't see like how he can complain about it. So yeah, it's fine.
I don't know. I mean, yeah, those are fine plays. He has a hand that he can play a lot of cards quite comfortably, I guess. That's a good thing. And Lerio might just lose on even, right? He probably plays tempo eventually.
Long live eccentrics.
He's holding off on the tempo. I wonder why.
Yeah. Sure, you can use it in the next round if you are, but you are not accepting loss just yet. You utilize your muted generator for a couple more turns. So there was space for the temple as well, but maybe he just wants to go all in on that uninteractive Erland. The problem is it probably gets bled out.
I mean,
Maybe it's not.
Maybe it doesn't, honestly.
If it's not, then
Like,
it's
maybe-
a nice call.
Yeah, I mean,
Although there
he
is a
has leader
COC,
charges.
so you kind of need to
Leader
win,
charges.
and you need to win with the extra card. The COC is big in this match as well.
Right, Holdyr has a COC, I forgot about this. Wait, so then... If Holdyr wins the round,
Then
it's over then, right?
It should be over.
Okay. Wait, so what does Lerio do then?
Okay, chat, you fell asleep. Who wins this one from this position? Can COC be avoided by any means? And I mean literally any means. Usually the Shoop transform is one. So hopefully, yeah, Lerio draws into his neutral cards. Like, the COC against the pirates was usually avoided by transforming your opponent's rightmost card.
Defender could be big.
Yeah.
If he doesn't have core. And he...
Okay, last second rope. Hopefully nothing. Yeah, just... Nah, okay, that I think happened. Or maybe not.
Maybe he wants to keep ahead.
There is a little bit of a streamer delay.
To be fair, COC isn't a guaranteed, right?
Well, I don't remember
I
the
guess
maxi now.
Fisher King could. I mean, we didn't see the maxi, I think, right? I don't think we did. But I'm not sure.
It shows you the order, but we don't know the
It
outcome.
does?
Yeah. When the maxi is played, it shows you the order of the cards.
Yes. I mean, but okay, I didn't see it as custom.
I know that the candle was at the bottom and Golden Acre was like 6th, 7th card, but yeah, since I didn't screenshot everything. Hard to say. Okay, Holdyr is just feeling free to use his royal decree like this. Interesting.
Holdyr is in a really good spot right now. Like, he's feeling confident. And this militarist tempo lost some value by being played so late. Again, only 11 point unsays.
Is there a bigger target though? Unless your opponent actively boosts one unit, you probably want to answer Menge or Morale or the Spender. So maybe
I do.
Like, it's value lost in your point slam part. Maybe it's not that important.
By the way, I think Larry had an opportunity to go for Gerhard and float, right? Because yes, because Holdyr, the only way Holdyr can kill Gerhard is if he commits Freak Show and Leader on the same turn. I believe. No, I guess a poison as well, okay. He has a failed experiment, never
But
mind.
now we do see the leader committed. Been a while since Blood Money seen competitive play, I must admit. I haven't casted one in a while, so yeah. It's nice to see leader variety. It's been all about tempo pass jackpots into 2 months in a row.
Okay. What if the line is to go for Erland and not click? Like, you only go for the carryover points and then you try to have decent plays and do in that way.
No, I think
kinda sucks.
I think you're better off trying to find your Shoop and just transform. Okay, we see instant click on the Gerhard. Tallest unit is protected
At least
by
some
the wing.
points. But it...
Evil's not going anywhere.
Any reason to burn the last leader charge? Is there even a gold?
Okay, I mean,
Do you want to grab like
the
Queen
problem
Beavers
is
later, right?
for every card that Lerio plays, Holdyr has this pesky Nova, which is just carry over, which can give him last say. And that's the really annoying part. Nova giving last say. So Holdyr is in a really good spot. I guess if Lerio had access to MV Pella, be a big deal, could have been a big deal at least.
Ooh, I don't know, like playing this machine doesn't feel too good.
It doesn't, but I think you might as well get a card out of Holdyr now.
Yeah, I'm just thinking maybe it's weird. You have two big cards. Sansei's most likely is going out.
You get some carryover with Siege Tower as well. I think maybe you just... Okay, see? That's what I said. He's going for Erland now.
Why roping though? Okay, that was not important roping. Good. Yeah.
Yeah, I kinda like this line, because what else are you gonna do? What else are you going to do? Okay. What does Holdyr do now? I mean, he might as well play Fisher King now, right? The downside?
For now,
I guess
I'm
that's
just
more
fixing.
points.
I kinda lost your camera because I'm bad at it froze. No, it's fine.
That's fine, okay.
I clicked in the wrong place. So we have a bounty collected. Leader is at 2 damage now.
Okay, so if you're Lerio, do you click Erland? What is this your win condition?
You need to win round 1 and like top deck into the golds, I suppose. That sounds like a win condition. He gains +2 here, so that's fine. Holdyr just... It's not that trivial for Holdyr as well. He's losing the round, right? If Anseis is getting committed.
If Lerio goes all in, yes. But he has this Nova carryover, which is so huge. Because this means Holdyr can keep a card up in round 2. He can just dry pass if Lerio dry passes. Now it's just a really difficult spot. See, I think if Holdyr has Golden Necker in hand, this would be a decent trade. But this way, if Lerio plays Anseis, yeah, it's a terrible trade. It's a terrible trade against no matter what Holdyr has. So I think he just has to lose on even. The only good thing is he has a lot of carryover in theory. The bad thing is he can't really access any of it. Or at least he top decks nicely. He can even go for...
Even Knight as an answer to a poison or bounty could have been nice. Probably
This is
better.
not a bad hand.
And he has a leader charge, so the last card. Huh?
Oh. Okay, now he goes for Shoop. Right?
He did not play Rune Mage, right? So
He didn't? Are you sure?
Rune Mage is in the deck.
I think you are in a spot where you have to high roll, right? It's at what? 3 out of 5? It's not terrible odds.
Decides that maybe shoop into control options provides him with something. Or maybe
And
he's just a player who doesn't like the high roll option.
Or maybe he just doesn't want to give his opponent a 10-point bounty target.
That's also a reasonable assumption. So defender status is nice to avoid some direct play. Veil on the Traveling Priestess is alright.
But he has court in hand, Holdyr. He's court in hand, he has Salamandra hideout. Jesus Christ, I'm so sorry, I went so close to the camera. Jesus Christ, I apologize, guys.
Okay. If you survived and you're moving close to the camera...
I'm sorry. No, I wanted to read something, and for some reason I went really close. I apologize. Oh,
you might
sometimes I forget that I'm streaming.
You might see PO staring back at you. Hey, defender opener is probably not as great as the defender interrupting things, but it doesn't matter. That's a nice bounty to collect. So yeah, not sure how Erland wins without Erland in this position. Against a bounty deck that kind of found a lot of tools, like sure the brothers are in the deck.
I don't think you win this by playing one of those troops. I think you had to have a huge yoink or something like this. Nah, this isn't a winning play.
Yeah, that's a 12-point play, but yeah, I agree, that's not winning.
By the way, I still hope that Lerio just plays this out, even though he's obviously losing.
Yeah, should be seeing him slamming the cards. Look at that. Is it a leader for... No, it's a leader for a lock. You cannot lock and transform on the same turn, sadly. But yeah, bounties are about to get collected. There is a candle that wasn't destroyed by the shoop. So, and there is also an unlock.
I've got no idea how I got there.
Purify. 18-point finisher plus coins plus 3 damage at the very least for blood money. Should overpower the unsafe. Didn't the guy say keep Erland for round 3? Lerio is improvising, okay? He's improvising with Erland round 1 when forced out of it.
Yeah, it's difficult. It's interesting because the inclusion of Curse of Corruption made Lerio play this way. And actually, Holdyr didn't draw Curse of Corruption from hand. He only got it with Necker. So that's quite interesting, if you think about it.
It goes differently probably. If Lerio knows that he is drawing his shoop, then he doesn't care too much about COC. But yeah, the point gap is kinda okay for him for now, but not nearly enough. And we get the self-poison so that there is no over-profit from killing that bounty, and yeah, that's a lonely night. Now it's the time to forfeit, okay.
Fair enough. At least he didn't forfeit at the beginning of the round. Okay, now NR 0% win rate for both players. NR is going to get a win now.
But yeah, the guaranteed win, unless they tie in the game number 1, then NR is getting a win. And it's 2-2. We've seen mystical win match number 1 for Team Ukraine. So if Holdyr can do that again, I think Ukraine will be sitting on 6 points, unless I'm mistaken. We'll look at the groups after the match concludes. But yeah, this is World Cup. And
everything's on the line.
And I think Poland should be interested in winning this one, because in the week number 1 they also tied 1-1. So that leaves them with almost no group points if they lose here. So let's go and see. But yeah, Ukraine, Holdyr is trying to do the reverse sweep here, basically. Yeah, unless I missed it. Was it 2-0? I think it was. Yeah. Yeah, he was in a position where he could have played his knights for the 3rd time in a row. So let's see the hand state. The knights have Immortals combo, have Echo access. Lerio's hand
isn't great.
Okay, look at that. Nothing makes sense in that hand. The only thing that makes sense is that the hand is quite bad. But at least you have leader charges and Radovid, so you can.
I guess you just open Radovid, because I think playing Radovid now has the biggest chance of him staying alive. Because Erland isn't up to speed yet, I guess.
Yeah, is there a...
Okay, please, Iris. I don't
know. Okay, so this is the...
I don't like this Iris. I would have liked Radovid, because he then plays Radovid, gets it out of the way, and even if he would bait out a heat wave, that's not terrible, because that means you get more carryover. So yeah.
Yeah, a bit awkward. I don't know. Was there a real reason not to play Radovid? There is no lock.
There might have been.
Only heat wave as an answer. So yeah, I'm a bit confused, especially if we're gonna see the Radovid now. But no, leader charges.
I mean, he should think about playing Radovid early, because Erland is growing every turn.
Yeah. I do agree with your description of that situation. So it also kind of feels bad to play Iris from hand. You're losing 3 buffs from her. Okay, Philippa against Knights, depending on the board state, might be clutch. As far as the matchup goes overall, there is Shub to destroy the Knights scenario.
I've never played this matchup. Shub could be a big deal, but I have no idea.
So I'm not sure the Knights have a really good time, but of course the card quality that Knights play is better than all the Squirrel Spellers, Intune and Voice. The cards do something on the board and not just play for carryover. But yeah, Lerio kind of struggling at the moment to build up that carryover. Once again finds Kimble. We've seen those cards today, mostly from the temple. We haven't seen any Veraxes, we haven't seen too much variety from temple.
By the way, Holdyr, I think he's holding that Neuromancy for Heatwave. And I think he's going to Heatwave the other artifact, the Muta Generator.
Yeah, should be.
I'll gladly help.
if I live to see.
Use the lock. I mean, lock can get purified, but then the status also gets purified, so... it's a decent lock target. Maybe he isn't going for a carryover round 1.
Yeah, it looks
Because
like
he
Lerio, decided to play the Iris out, but all the other plays are kinda... Temple is when it's supposed to be played when you don't have Rune Mage on Muta Generator, so that also achieved something.
Don't retreat! Damn
He
it!
gets to Purify, I suppose.
Yeah.
So
He could maybe wait a bit for Vandergriff to buff to 12 and then purify. Yeah.
A bit too late.
Yeah,
Will
probably.
find the pass button, or you'll have to commit other stuff as well.
By the way, boiling oil also can purify if he finds a death blow. Could be quite interesting.
Yeah.
But I don't think he is going to.
Yeah, unless Peller is situated in a very good position. Yeah, not really a very exciting round, but how many exciting rounds have you seen from Erland, honestly? Yeah,
That's true.
it's kind of steamlined.
Only one. Normally. Only one exciting round. And that's the round they play Shubin. Yeah. It's difficult. He plays the Pella, but Holdyr can easily get Vandergrift up to 12 and just reapply resilience if he wants to.
Costs a leader charge.
By the way, Erland is as 4. So it's going to be able to kill Radovid pretty soon. So Lerio should maybe think about playing Radovid.
Wanted the exercise, I said.
Lady of the Lake is a top deck that gives you like freedom of that AA, and then you can Oneiromancy for the stuff. We did see the leader charge, so yeah, Vandergrift can be dueled now.
And again, it's interesting that Holdyr is holding off on a Mortal Sorceress combo, right?
Okay, so what can answer?
He's saving.
Shoop. But yeah, now Holdyr he was saving the combo, and now he's a few points behind and has to play
if
something
he gets
out.
ahead. If he gets ahead, Erland can kill Radovid. He might get ahead, honestly. Okay, what's Holdyr doing? He needs to make up 9 points. He might have to assault. Rabbit, are you there?
Yes.
Okay.
I am. You were
I
just,
just thought-
talking about the plan, and I
I just thought you were muted
No.
for a second. Okay, okay, now
I also have a feed on YouTube, so I was checking if something happens there, and I haven't been reading it, so I think somebody was kind of frustrated with that.
I see.
Yeah.
I guess he can siege support. Oh no, I don't like it. He could siege support first to get the zeal.
Yeah, this is like fine-tuning for that Ironite kill.
Yeah, that's perfect. He waited exactly the amount for Erland to kill him.
And then he gets to squirrel it, so he set a trap, And he gonna attack it with the squirrel power. So
Okay,
there.
but he has so many scroll targets. He doesn't go for the Iron Dart. That's interesting. Fair enough, I mean.
And he goes for some potential points, sets up the targets for damn sorcerers. Now that boiling oil purification is in play for the
Oh yes. Boiling oil purification. Could boiling oil click? And he can still get he could get Philippa.
Oh.
Oh wait. We're seeing Kimbold. Okay, he has to
So
hurry.
Radovic.
What's he getting? He might be getting Cursed Knight. He has to hurry. Is he roping?
I think it's still fine. You can Dane Iris's companion if you can buff non-neutrals. Gets the curse.
Okay,
Knight,
he got it.
and he buffs.
That's a nice tempo play, by the way. I like this. I like this line a lot.
Yeah, the matchup kind of flipped here on the last cards.
Yeah, it really did.
With a duel.
And Holdy's getting punished for holding off on those immortals for so long.
Yeah. Kimbold is buffing bronzes. I was just thinking maybe you can Iris his companion, but Harry was smarter than me. And indeed, it only buffs bronzes, so there was no...
Lerio could play siege support for Kimbold next turn. I wouldn't mind that at all. Oh, yeah.
Okay, goes for the priestess.
Wait, okay, he still has one leader charge left. He's playing quite aggressively. Okay, he should hold off on one charge at least. Yeah. I think he should hold one charge. He didn't. He doesn't. He's playing around Erland, I guess.
Yeah. Now he does. When the trap with Squirrel didn't work out, he decided. Of course, that might have
Okay,
been.
Lerio is in a really good spot now, actually, because he has the answers. At least if he draws Shoop can kill Scenario. Can have Last Say.
Yeah, it's so funny. It was such a nice five turns for Holdyr. Like you can play your bronzes, not overcommit, but ever since the Vandergrift buff came into play and then Zace landed, everything changed suddenly. Now there is Kimbold on board. Now there is Redanian agents with an order and another target.
And this Kimbold, not a great Immortals, doesn't even get him ahead.
And gets Squirrel opening as well.
Yes, and what do you get? Do you take out an Neuromancy?
Scenario is a thing.
Yeah.
And we are thinning another 5, right? Although we are stealing points from Erland.
Yes, but that's fine, I think. I think you just want to... If you win on even, you're really, really happy.
AA was squirreled, by the way.
Yeah, I saw it. Interesting.
So I guess Scenario is not the only thing you are afraid of. And Scenario, as we talked, plays for such a slow tempo with the Knights that maybe stealing the access to...
Okay, he plays the last card. Does he use the charge as well? No, he doesn't.
And Lerio gets there with... There is a... No, there is a 5 in deck, and Kimbold says...
Salutations.
Okay, yes. Okay.
Wait.
No, wait, he could give...
Yeah, that's what I was thinking about the reducing cooldown.
Yeah, he reduced the cooldown, he gets the 5 out. Oh no, Larry... Wait, there isn't a 5 in deck though.
Okay, let's read the Kimbold now together. Summon a random unit with the same power.
Yes.
And Iris's companion is a 5 power. I'm not mistaken or anything.
Okay,
And
yes.
this interaction doesn't care about golds or bronzes. Now
Okay, fair
I
enough.
think I'm correct. First time I was mistaken, but yeah, that's a weird one.
That's okay. Okay, he could have. Oh, that's so bad. He
Like,
could have
the leader
saved the
charge
leader
is so
charge.
huge.
Oh, it's huge. And now he's on the mercy of draws.
Okay, anyone in chat can correct us since we might. Oh yeah, there we go.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
Nice.
yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
yes,
yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Guys,
People
who needs
ever
leader
know?
charges? People should just draw their cards. What do you mean leader charge? Okay.
Yeah.
I think you mulligan something, yeah.
Okay, so both players drew their golds, their
By the way-
tutors, but there is a slight caveat, but yeah. Holder was guaranteed those draws.
By the way, I wonder if Lerio just 2-0s him with those 3 cards. Because what 3 cards are better than those?
Scenario, and then there is a question how you broken scenario, and then you have a
Exactly.
shoop that you can activate with Rune Mage, like now. No, wait, that doesn't. Like, yeah, sure, you're playing Rune Mage here, so shoop on the
Wait.
scenario destroys
I
out.
don't like this. Wait. Yeah, okay. He has to set up the destroy artifact. Okay. That's
Yeah, I guess he just Erland's next round.
Unless, but what if Holdyr plays the scenario? Which he shouldn't, but this would be the... I mean, he can't proc it.
He can proc it, yeah. Lerio doesn't know that.
But it would... Yeah, it would be a funny bluff, right? Because he then plays Shoop into destroy artifact. Okay, yeah.
Art thou worthy?
Yeah, he plays Erland and he 2-0s him. I think. Right? Is this a 2-0 even? How many points is Erland? Erland is
We've
around...
lost a lot, but there are 10 units and they are all buffed, so that's
And
20,
Iris, exactly, Iris. Yeah, Iris 20.
25 plus whatever. I think there was a couple of points from Kimball that might have not... Nah, all of them were pulled out.
I bet Holdyr wishes this Graphy Heatwave was a curse of corruption. By the way, does Lerio ever transform Holdyr's last card into a random card?
Well, with COC we would have... COC would have been taken here, 50-50, but yeah. Can just block.
I mean, that's
for
only
12,
two.
For 12,
Why?
it's not great, yeah.
No, you can get 14 guaranteed if you want to.
Yeah.
Don't give up easy,
There was
do you?
no point in that.
Oh, wait, what does he do? Destroy random
This is
unit?
a random unit, so he goes for
Because
12.
he could have given Holdyr COC if he goes for the transform, right?
Yeah.
That would be fun.
I don't
That would
think
be
that
fun.
was the line, but Lerio
No, I don't think it was either. Okay.
holds that
Lerio-
attempt of...
Lerio got... yeah. He won. Congratulations to Lerio. Well played by both players.
Those are the dates. Keep in touch on Discords. Metals, mine, keep in touch on stream.